Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. All right, y'all, so you know, if you have been on this channel with me, on this journey with me, that I am on a new personal finance series, which is titled Basic Finances. Anyway, so in this series, I am answering your basic questions about personal finances, questions that I've gotten over the years, that I get in my DMs and just in my comments, things like that. And then things that are topics that I feel like I would want to know if I was a newbie or someone just starting from the beginning and trying to get my personal finances together. So I'm going through a list of questions and answering them from my perspective, using my information and my knowledge, my personal experiences and things of that sort. Just a disclaimer, I am not a financial expert. I am a counselor, baby, like a therapist, mental health professor, PhD. I am not a personal finance. I didn't go to school for accounting, CPA, none of that kind of stuff. So that's not it. But I have been able to build myself up financially by the grace of God and favor of God from literally every government assistance possible as a teen mom, high school dropout, to, a good little net worth at 36, building it up, have some assets and stuff, And so, I do have some knowledge and that I've been putting into practice and it's working for me. So I'm excited to be able to share these things with you all. And, if you're serious about improving your finances, then if you apply some of these techniques and strategies over this series, then you should be in a better spot. That is the hope for you. All right. So tonight, my topic is answering the question, what is the difference between wealthy and rich? Okay, like seriously, because I know you guys have heard that word or those terms used interchangeably, and they're often used interchangeably, but they're not the same, really. So let's start with wealthy. So wealthy is essentially the accumulation of valuable assets. So again, in another video, I talked about assets and net worth and things of that sort. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to define or give you examples of what assets are. So remember, assets are anything of value. So it could be real estate, so your home that you purchased. It could be your cars, even though it's a depreciating asset. It could be stocks, and right now they're not looking too good. But the ownership of stocks, right, that are invested. It could be your savings account. It could be anything that is of value. It could be if you have any valuable jewelry. So things like that would be considered assets. So wealth also focuses on building your net worth or having a high net worth. And again, from my previous video, net worth is literally it's your assets minus your liabilities. So if you have the assets, which I've just named, those different types of assets, minus liabilities, which could be any type of debt, credit card debt, student loan debt, your mortgage loan, whatever you have left remaining on your mortgage payoff, car loans, anything that is a debt, basically. So that would, when you subtract those two, that gives you a net worth. And so someone who is considered wealthy has a very high net worth, and there's no really set number, but you probably want to see it in the millions, right? And so wealth also looks at generations. So being able to pass that money down from generation to generation, because it's just that long, period. Right? Like you have millions and millions and millions of dollars that it is able to get you through your retirement. And then there's money left that passes on to your children. And then they're able to use it and grow it, hopefully. And then they're able to pass it down to their children. And they're able to grow it and, build that up and buy more property, buy more land, things of that sort. And it passes down to their children. So when you think wealth, you're thinking long money that lasts for generation to generation, is passed on because it's that much, right? And it's being managed appropriately. All right. So that's wealth, right? And so we think not just like in a number, but just the fact that it can be passed down to from generation to generation. Now, okay, now we talk about rich. Rich is more about income, right? If you see somebody that's rich, you might think, oh, this person works in tech, which right now in this economy, tech ain't safe either, baby. We already see how this playing out. But anyway, but you know, you think somebody who's in tech world, engineer, doctor, basically people who have these really high income paying positions and jobs, right? And so they make a lot of money. You think you're not even 100K at this point, because 100K really ain't the new. It's not the rich anymore. It's like you're talking 250, 500K, closer to that $100 million like a year. You know, that's rich, right? That is really high income. And then also another attribute of rich is like people who are very like fancy and luxurious. Like you can see they real flashy with it. Like they're driving in the luxury car. They're wearing all the brands. You know they rocking a Chanel purse. They got the Birkin bags. I don't know nothing about none of this stuff, but I'm just saying because I'm too frugal, baby. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? They rocking all that. They got the nicest shades, you know. They're constantly getting their nails and stuff done. Like they're rich. They have this high income, and baby, they're gonna let you know because it's all on them. They wearing it. And not to say they're not managing their money, right? We're not saying that. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying like rich people are very flashy with that because they had most of the time they're new money, they're new wealth, new rich, right? Because maybe they're first generation college grads and they first generation doctors. You know, and you know they got money, and it's like, nah, y'all gonna put some respect on me. I'm driving through my Bentley. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know I got money. It's I don't want to stereotype, but it's the rappers, it's the celebrities. It's, you know, we just got some new money, so that's rich. Again, that's different from wealth. Wealth is very like, baby, I'm investing my money. Yes, I'm making this money, but I'm investing it because I'm passing this down to generation to generation. And I'm not buying that bag. Oh, you know what? I might buy that bag, but guess what? Actually, I'm buying the bag from the money my real estate investment property made me. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. So anyway, so again, like rich, you're gonna see people going on vacations. They're just more lavish. They have a very lavish lifestyle. Again, I do not want to say that wealthy people don't live that. I think when people will get to a certain wealth level, because there's different levels to wealth too, right? But we ain't going to that right now. But when they get to a certain level of wealth, you're going to see them on yachts. You're going to see them on vacations in a different country. You know what I'm saying? They're going to wear high-end clothes, but those clothes aren't really like super flashy. They're very like quality pieces, right? They might have on some jeans or some flats and a shirt, but those are luxury brands. You know what I'm saying? Nice, timeless watch. But these are investments, though, like stuff that really can be passed down. So it's not about the flashy jewelry, the big, you know, necklaces on. It's timeless pieces that are actually assets, right? Not to say the jewelry ain't, but it's just a little bit. It just hit different, okay? Anyway, so the main key differences between wealth and riches is longevity. So when you think wealth, you're thinking it's long money that can be passed from generation to generation. You're also thinking asset ownership. So wealth is, I have a lot of assets. I have multiple real estate properties. I have multiple savings and investment accounts. I have multiple, just jewelry and gold and different businesses that they're owners in. Maybe they're angel investors. So think like ownership of assets. And then also, I think also one of the most important things is the mindset, right? When you think of someone who's wealthy, their mindset is different. They have been able to manage their money and build that wealth because their mindset and the way they think about money is different. Versus someone who's rich, again, you know, they're more like, oh man, I got this money, I'm about to live it up. FOMO, baby. Wait, is it FOMO? YOLO, my bad. You only live once. Right? Like, hey, wait, I'm about to stand on everybody. I made it out the hood. Like, it's that type of mindset. And I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying, you know, it's just an idea of like what might be like some of the thoughts they might have, right? Like, I am going to enjoy this money. Yes, like say for instance, you're a doctor. Yes, I've been putting in all these years of study and education. I'm not necessarily worried about paying off this student loan debt. I'm about to live it up because I deserve this. YOLO, right? Versus wealth is like, yes, I work this hard, but I want my children, my grandchildren, my great children to benefit from this. I'll enjoy some of it, of course, absolutely, but I actually won't spend a lot of it until I hit this net worth, this milestone, and then this one and this one. And they use their assets, the money from their assets, to enjoy these nice things. So they're thinking like, if I buy a real estate and property and or like even dividends, right? Like I'll buy a new car off the dividends from my investments versus spending the money instead of investing that money to make it continue to grow, if that makes sense, right? All right, so that's my interpretation of wealth versus rich. Y'all already know, baby, your girl for going for wealthy, period. Like, ain't no question about it, because baby, I want all my, like, the people like years from now to be like, oh, Dr. Amanda, my mama on Dr. Amanda, she did this, this is her estate. Like, I want them to know me because I did this. You know what I'm saying? I invested my money. I played the long game. I made smart investments, smart, wise decisions when it comes to my personal finances. And so generation after generation after generation will know that I did something different to set us up, right? And so now they don't have to work as hard. They don't have to start from scratch, that type of thing. So baby, I ain't worried about impressing nobody. Forget being rich, baby. Let's get wealthy, okay? Now, I'm curious to know what you think or how you feel about it. Like, what do you think about wealth and versus rich? Do you think it really matters? Do you want to live a rich life of luxury and just enjoying your money while you're here? Do you think it matters if you have children? Does it matter? Like, do you feel like, well, I don't have any kids, so let me just enjoy my money while I'm here? What are your thoughts? I'm very curious to know like what people think and how they feel about this, and does it really matter to you, right? Anyway, I hope you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment. I'm open to any requests for videos, topics, and I will see you guys next time.